Hey, welcome back to CGR. So we are now on the install part of the StopBox Strike. So as you can see, I have it right here. Only thing difference is when I was talking to you guys earlier, basically that's where I'll have my spare key. Well, I'm just gonna lock it, put my key there, and forget about it. Here's the unit. Right now I have it locked. So as you can see, I put a lock on it. The cable. Basically, the cable is just going to go back there. And I'm going to end up locking it, routing the cable through, I could say, like a post of the seat. And I'm going to run it back here. And it's going to stay locked for good. So for right now, I'll open it up because I still have to do that part. As you can see, that's how it opens up. So I'll end up doing that in a bit. Actually, I'll do that now. So give me 1 second. Okay, so this is on my 2019 Dodge Durango. So basically I ran the loop under a steel and it passes through like that. And then this cable will end up running here. I'm gonna put it right back on the safe. Give me 1 second. All right, so we basically end up with something like this. So the cable's in the bottom. Here's the box, the lock. Here's the unit. This handle piece obviously goes to your side where your knee's at. And basically we're just gonna wedge this in here. So let me wedge it and show you how it looks. All right, so in my vehicle, this is a 2019 Dodge Durango. That's as far as it will go down. The reason being is, let me see if I could turn on my flashlight. Try to show you guys. Right there, right straight there, you can see that big steel. It gets in the way. Like, it does not let the safe go down any further down. That's as far as it'll go. And which is fine. Every vehicle is different. That's as far as it'll go. It's okay because let me sit down and I'll show you. This is how I look. It's not in my way. I'm okay with that. I was actually kind of nervous if I got it up here, if it might smack on the shifter. So I have it locked. I unlocked it right now. Basically, it just works like this. You're driving, so you need your firearm. There you go. You got access to your firearm right away. Pull this back. Push that down. It'll lock. You can hear a click. Sit. If you're exiting your vehicle, you want to lock it for good. It's locked. It won't open. It can open, like you can activate it, but it won't open. So next time when you open it, you know, just be careful. So, see? So I just unlocked it. So once again, that's riding right here. I'm driving. I don't see it getting in my way. I'm gonna leave it like that. If I want to, I'll position it a little more further, but right there it's wedged in real good. Like, it's not moving anywhere. Like, this thing is in place. And that's why I added the cable lock, because, you know, in some cars, your center console to your seat is much bigger wedge, and that's why they add this piece to it. So it'll stop on the seat. But this is as far as I can get it down on a 2019 Dodge Durango. So, like I said, you could driving, you need your firearm. There you go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my Glock 19 and put it in there and show you how it works. Okay, so as you can see, I have my Glock 19. It is a Gen 4. It's got a few upgrades on it. It still fits just fine, but I want to show you why another custom Glock might not fit. As you can see those sights, how they sit. Definitely if I had a red dot, that's not going to fit in there. And I do have, man, I forgot the name of this piece. And I thought maybe it might not fit with that. But look, it fits just perfect. You'll hear a little click. That's how your firearm sits. There you go. If you ever need access to your firearm, we're rapid. You hit this. And basically how it works is you push down and you have access to it. You push down. And there you go. And I just have access to the firearm whenever I want. So, pretty awesome. I'm not going to get rid of it. This is something I'm going to end up keeping for good. I think it's worth it. Like I said, I'm going to have a separate keychain for my key here, so I can lock it every time I get out the vehicle and open it when I get in the vehicle. And I have my key for the lock that I have it, because even though you could pick it up, they can't take it. It's locked in there. It's just another measurement of maybe you do Uber, maybe you drive most of the time, possibly work security. I think honestly this is the best and fastest safe. Honestly, the most unique safe I've found anywhere. I dare anybody, go ahead and try to find one. I've tried, I've looked. All you can find are magnets, $20 lock boxes that you put under your seat, but nothing like this is on the side and you have your gun. There's nothing like that. Not in the market for sure. Remember, this is no batteries. Doesn't need nothing. It's all mechanical. So it literally, there you go. So you can see that's it. No batteries, no nothing, ready to use. I can lock it, gives me peace of mind. If you looked at it, you probably wouldn't even know what it is. You see this and you're like, what is that? I mean, unless you're into things like this, you're like, you have no clue what you're looking at. I think it's worth it. Like I said, I think it's worth the $299 just because of the uniqueness. This will give you an idea of how it fits. This is I would call this a mid-size or maybe a full-size SUV. It's a Dodge Durango. It might fit better in your seat, but as you can see, because of that metal piece down there, this right here, the safe cannot go any deeper down. If it could, it would probably be this height, the height of this, and it'd be awesome. So I think this is a great thing for like a pickup. If you got an F-150, a Ram, a Tundra, a Tacoma, something like that, you know, obviously this is much higher because as you can see, it's missing this much to be seated all the way down. Maybe I'll try to find a way if I could seat it all the way down, but I doubt it. That seat bracket is on the seat, heavy duty metal. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move it, but you could be driving, access to your firearm whenever you need it. Hey, real quickly, before I end this video, I was able to move it much more down. As you can see, is much more lower. Back then it was up to here, where it's much nicer, more low profile, and it still works perfect. And I just locked it up, tried on the seatbelt, doesn't get out of my way. So I'm gonna leave it like that. So check it out. Check out this box. It's a StopBox Strike. No batteries, no USB chargers, nothing. Straight plug and not even plug, because you're not plugging nothing in on this. You could just shove it in like that without the cable lock. You could take it out, take it in the house, put it right back in the car. Easy. I could pull that thing out, put it right back in. Pull it out, put it right back in. Works just fine. Hopefully this helps you out in your search for a vehicle safe, especially for a handgun. Sure did for me. I recommend it. To me, it's definitely, I would say it's a 10 out of 10. Obviously, I can't blame the competitor, not the competitor, but the manufacturer for the safe being designed like that. It's going to fit different in every vehicle. Every car seat is different. So that's nothing to blame on them. I can't blame them if that's where it sits. I would love it to sit more over here, but I showed you why it can't sit there. On your vehicle, it may sit perfect. On another car, it may not. On different car, it might not even fit good at all. But that's why you got to try it. So that's good enough for me. I'll leave it right there in my Durango. Well, hopefully this, if you haven't, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all.